In today's episode of We Saw It Coming, we're featuring DOGE. Yeah, remember them, the Department of Government Efficiency that was debuted by the Trump regime and Elon Musk in early 2025? Yeah, now they're admitting, oops, we actually did access and take everyone's social security data. Our bad. Okay, let's rewind to when DOGE claimed they were just there to cut waste and stop fraud. Yeah, that didn't age well. They forced their way into our government buildings. They put on private servers gigantic troves of our social security data. All of it, like birthdays, phone numbers, and of course, your social security numbers. Where is that data? That's a question a lot of us have been asking for a long time. And originally, SSA officials and the regime's own spokespeople were like, no, everything's fine. Nothing's mishandled. Everyone's secrets are totally safe. Trust us. And a lot of the critics were like, is it though? Is everything safe? Well, no, everything is not safe because multiple reputable sources have now confirmed that the Justice Department just admitted in court that DOGE employees improperly accessed and shared social security data. Oh, but it gets better. They shared data through unapproved third-party servers. Yes, Cloudflare, which is a big no-no for highly sensitive federal information. They may have even emailed encrypted files with names and addresses of roughly 1,000 people to DOGE leadership. Why? For what purpose? And let's not forget the part where one team member signed a voter data agreement with a political advocacy group looking to overturn election results using social security data. So yeah, that whole fighting fraud and waste talk, yeah, it turns out it was more like, hey, let's just poke around your private info and maybe sell it to the highest bidder. And in news that shocks no one, now the DOJ is trying to downplay it, calling some of this non-compliant with policy instead of what it actually is, a massive insider theft of Americans' personal data. Critics warned from the start that giving politically connected actors access to SSA data could blur into election-related uses, especially given how often Social Security records are invoked in voter fraud claims. For months, those concerns were dismissed. So what comes next? Congressional hearings, lawsuits, possible Hatch Act referrals. I mean, this is years of damage control dressed up as oversight. And don't forget, there will be an avalanche of "we told you so," "we warned you" from watchdogs and reporters who were ignored. Because the warning signs were clear, the misuse is documented. The only unanswered question is whether anyone at the top, including Elon Musk, will face real accountability or whether this just becomes another footnote we were all supposed to forget.